అరుణాచలస్లో ఓం నమో భగవతే శ్రీరమణాయ లోకగురవే శోకస్య హంత్రే నమో నమః. ఈశ్వరో గురోరాత్మేతి మూర్తిభేద విభాగినే వ్యోమతాప్తదేహాయ శ్రీ దక్షిణామూర్తయే నమః. గురవే సర్వలోకానాం ఋషజే భవరోగిణాం నిధయే సర్వవిద్యానాం శ్రీ దక్షిణామూర్తయే నమః. Arunachala. Instead of typing this one out, thought I will somewhat live explore this. Still the same. Thought I will speak for few minutes and try to see what spurns. So there is no doer. We all have been so pickled for hours and hours in various contents of all this Vedanta, spirituality, and yet it's not so easy. Why? Let's explore that. Today, at the end of the discussion, when the event was closing out, I brought this up with Swami also. Swami, perhaps another day, would have dived into it, but he said basically the essence of it. It is pure Buddha. I am not a doer, he is a pure Buddha. He said that. And once that switch is enabled, you become the doer for the divine. We have written about it, we have thought about it, we have read about it, all that. But I wanted to dwell on this a little bit more. But today the satsanga was not, provisioning that, so I thought maybe another day. But we are not the doer, and this is the only switch that has to flip. Even verse number 6 or something like that in the current Advaita Rasamanjari is saying the same thing. Sadasiva Brahmendra, it has to drop. He says that the moment the doership, kartrutva, drops, gone. Because once doership is gone, bhokta is also gone, ego is gone. But the question is not the, let us be very clear. We all have a little bit of, a nomenclature to be called, whatever nickname, whatever this thing, a role, all that. That is not the ego, no. In fact, somewhere I have read, I think Ramesh ji only, Ramesh Balasekar. He says that ego is something that is coming back later to claim. It is like after you earn, you pay the tax, government comes and knocks on your door. Hey, what did you do last year? While you are earning, nobody is caring, It is after you have earned it, the tax happens, right? Likewise is everything about this ego. Because when we are and which is true, you as an organism is going to react, and call that as your prarabdha, whatever, that is fine. Reacting as per prarabdha is one thing, but claiming that prarabdha is another thing. And recently, one time ago, I was, and it was a little bit frustrating because this person was not getting at all that, at one end he was saying there is no doership, and the other end he is saying he is working on his vasanas. I say, the moment you start claiming those vasanas and working on vasanas, that means you have got an association to it. Then that means mind is going to latch you onto it. It is like, I hate to bring this example, but it is a good example in those circles. That is, you have to quit smoking cold turkey, they say. You can't say that I will quit smoking 2 a day, 3 a day, all that. No, it won't happen that way. If you have decided you have to quit smoking, you have to quit smoking. Deal with it. Anyway, the thing is, once you have association with, I am working on my vasanas, I am waning on all these fancy words that you have learned or whatever, imbibed and read about it, and this is all, you're just cheating yourself besides cheating the others whom you are saying about all these things, proclaiming. Once you have claimed, these are my vasanas, end of the story. And then you don't talk about doership, because that vasanas will make you do things. Anyway, the reason I wanted to explore here was, there is no doer, but we do plan. Divine acts through you. The thing is, okay, I will do this at 4 o'clock, I will do this at 7 o'clock. You only plan, but it might come out right or it might not. And this is what I brought it up. That is the time to understand. When it comes along right, you can say, okay, it is because of grace of God it happened, or God availed me as a channel. But the thing is that the bigger understanding will come when it doesn't go as per your plan. That is when you are doing. See, for example, when those scammers called me and I diligently gave them some X number of lakhs of rupees, that was my doing, that I need to give ownership to God. Here is where, if I claim that, I made a mistake and all that, then I have lost it, right? It is, so the essence of I am not a doer is very clearly understood when you do something as a mistake is one, the so-called mistake, let us put double hyphenation or double quotes, or when you do something and it goes entirely the other way around. That means to say, divine has availed you. It is like, in cricket terms, somebody had to throw a full toss for somebody else to hit a sixer. Both are non-doers. The sixer was the doing. So, I don't know. So, because he divine needed him to put a full toss for the other person to hit a sixer. So, it needs two people. So, sometimes, it's like your undoing or wrongdoing, let's quote it again, not wrong or right, but your non-result oriented doing is required for divine to produce another kind of result for someone else. For you to be absent-mindedly slip the purse not in the pocket and make it fall so that somebody else will get some money. So that is divine doing. We can't see in that. We will find when we are hungry and we find a 100 rupees note on the ground or 500 rupees, we will say, oh, divine has given me. That is, there we'll accept it. So see, once we get to this kind of essence of thinking in all mode, then you know that you are just there. Doing is happening. You are the grass. You get trampled on, you get blown on, and that is fine. You represent everything. Arunachala Siva. Anyway, I just felt like, I didn't feel like typing it away, so I thought I will express this in few words. Arunachala Siva. Arunachala Siva.